Hey, it's Steve from Loves Farms, and I'm out in the barn today, and I'm going to show you how to make this soil pod maker. It's basically made out of PVC pipe, a couple screws, and some wood, and didn't take me hardly any time at all. You can buy them in the store, but they're kind of expensive. This was all stuff that we had laying around the barn. So basically what happens is you put the soil in here, and then you put it on the table, you push it down, it compresses the soil, and then this here puts a little spot for the seed. And then you're ready to plant. You put them in a tray and you're ready to go. So let's get started. I'll show you how to make it. So the first thing we want to do is cut our PVC, and we want about a 4-inch piece. I'm going to cut it on the saw here, but you can cut it with any saw that you have available to you. So now that we cut the 4 inches of PVC for the outer tube here, the next thing we're going to want to do is cut with the hole saw these dowels that are going to fit for the handle. There's one that's going to go in here and one that's going to be the press. So what we're going to do is we're going to, like I said, we're going to use our 1 3/4 inch hole saw, and we're going to cut it out of this block of wood that I have here. And then we'll start to assemble everything. So I found that once you get halfway through, if you flip your board over and you go through the pre-drilled hole here in the center, it'll make a little bit of a cleaner cut, and it'll be a little bit easier to get the dowel out of the hole saw there. So now that I have all 3 of my dowels cut for the inside of the PVC pipe, I'm going to just take a sanding block that I have, and I'm just going to sand down the outside to get it all smooth and make sure everything fits in there nice and snug. So now that we have the dowels cut out, we want to open up these top holes a little bit because they're going to have to be opened up to receive the bolt that's going to go through here. So what we want to do is we're just going to drill into here. So now that I have all the pieces cut, I'm ready to assemble. And what I want to start to do is I want to pre-drill this PVC here, here, and here. We're going to put 3 machine screws that I had laying around. And we're just going to put those through here to hold this top piece in here. So now that we have the PVC pre-drilled, we're going to put the dowel in the top here. We're going to line it up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pre-drill the wood as well. And we'll do that for all 3, and that's going to keep the dowel from cracking. Now that we have this part built, and we have it screwed in, secured in place with the top here, the next thing we're going to build is our plunger. We're going to take one of the dowels, we're going to slide it on here, and then we're going to take a washer, we'll put the washer on top, and then we're going to take another nut, and we're going to put the nut on here. Alright, so now we have the tube built, and we have our plunger built. Plunger is going to go in here, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take another dowel, we're going to take 2 nuts here, and washers. And what we're going to do is we're going to build this bottom piece, and this is the piece that's going to push the dirt and press it down. So what we want to do is we want to take a nut, and we want to screw this on here, and we want to get it kind of high up in there. So now that I have the nut and the washer in here, I'm going to take the dowel and I'm going to stick it on here. I'm going to follow it up with a washer, and then I'm going to put this nut on top. The inside one will keep it from moving around, and then this one's going to set up the spot for the seed, and that's going to make it the hole for the seed. So we're just going to tighten that down, and there you have it. We have our plungers in place. Our soil's going to go in here, and then we're just going to put it down. We're going to push it down, compress it, and then we're going to slide this up, and then we're going to pull our soil pod out, and that's how we're going to do it.
Come to me, tomato sauce, and she's so going. It's an angel, I'm on my knees. You're my favorite pie from Sicily. I'll never forget you, Pizza Angel. It's a fire starting in my heart. What?
Next.
Be good and bad.